Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to FM21. It's Perfect Manager. We're on episode 17. It's been a little while, but we are back. In the grand scheme of things, I'm playing FM21 mostly for myself because if you've looked at the numbers, I'm not exactly playing this one for a large audience. It's a big-time game, and there's lots and lots of big-time channels out there, YouTubers that put out plenty of awesome content, and I hope to put out decent content for you, but I know that I'm definitely on the smaller side of channels, and it's really, really hard to kind of crack your way into. Ooh, Coppin goes so close there, just outside the post. It looks like he might have scraped the back edge of the post, and ooh, that was a nice ball from Golick. Center back taking that free kick. Interesting choice, but that was a really nicely taken one. Well, anyway, we're looking pretty good in this game so far. We are really struggling this season, and we are in massive need as Parsons heads that one a couple feet over the bar, but again, going close. Reed, nice throw in there. Cotterill. Come on. You had teammates. You got to play that one into the box. They were in position. Got to take a chance. There's a beautiful ball. How does Coppin not score that? How does the keeper come off his line from near post all the way to far post in a split second? Did you see that? That was a Superman dive. I have no idea how he saved that. They really, really worked on the keepers and more realistic movements, but that was not realistic. That was beyond reality. Okay, well, anyway, the reality of our situation is we have completely dominated this first half, and again, inside of the post, and it comes back out. Wow, we are getting so unlucky here, as we really, really should have at least one goal by now, if not more. Coppin's going to get to this one. That ball had enough bend to bring it back. Reed yanks it all the way back and gives it away. Jeez. Total control there, and he gives it back to... They've only had one shot attempt. XG very much favoring us. We just need to get the finishing a little bit better. I mean, the one clear cut, it was right there. Golden opportunity. Keeper made Mr. Super save, and then inside of the crossbar, and then just couldn't quite find the finishing the other times. We need to do a little bit more in the second half. But so far, beautiful first half from a team that is absolutely struggling this season. Well, anyway, as I am back, as I'm continuing on with this series, it's because I enjoy playing FM, and I want to continue playing when and where I have time. That's been the issue, is I have not had time. If this is the only thing you've seen on the channel, then you have no idea how chaotic and busy life has been for me the last 6 weeks or so, as Crawford misses that one. Ooh, that one hit the post, the standard behind the goal, and rattled the net a bit. Davis had a chance on the through ball, didn't take the risk there. Cotterill finds Coppin. Now Cotterill, he gives that one away. Long ball nowhere. Pearson finds his man. His man boots it over under pressure, though. 9-3 on the shot attempts. They went from 1 the entire first half to 2 in the last handful of minutes. Now 3 in the last handful of minutes. They have not managed to get one on target. They have not been pretty, but things are a-changing here in the second half. Davis, Dymek. Back to Davis again. Davis doesn't use the space very effectively, but Fairclaw plays Davis in a bit better there. Kazeni finds Cotterill in space. Parsons lays it off for Coppin. There's Dymek. There's a good chance. Finally, the extra pass this time loads up Dymek, but pretty much down the middle, and the keeper parries it away. There's Kazeni, edge of the box. Does not keep it in. Poor play from Kazeni there. He should have been able to keep that one in. Cotterill wins that header from quite a ways away. Reed recovers. Now back to Hansen. We're at the hour mark. Golick. Long ball ahead. Coppin chases it down and gets the player under pressure and ends up getting a chance for us. Well played by Coppin there, even though the defender got there first. 13-4 on the shots. Still no goals. Running out of time. Parsons not looking good. Let's maybe make a change. Do we want to bring on Lily? And maybe move up Kazeni's tired. No, we'll put Lily on top. We need somebody who can run, even though Kazeni might be a little more suited to the striker position. Hey, Lily. I needed you to run. He ran away from the ball that was played to him. Guys desperately trying to get the ball forward, but then we're not finding teammates. And then they find a teammate. And luckily, he kicks that straight at Hansen because the near post was wide open. Wide. Kazeni's really struggling. Do I even have another option like a Joe Siri? We're going to have to go for it. He is toast. He's done. He's having a bad day. Rating was low, and he was exhausted, so we'll try to bring on Siri and just see if something can happen here. Cotterill just gets to that one first. There's Kazeni. There's Fairclaw. Dymek cuts inside. There's the outside, and time is up. It's a point. That's better than a loss for us, but that is a game. The second half, no clear-cut chances. I can see no goals in the second half, but that first half absolutely should have had a goal somewhere. Golick, player of the game, defense looking better with Golick in there. That's our first upgrade, really, of the season. We've struggled with the same squad for 3 years now. Guys that were from the 10th tier now playing in the 8th tier. It's getting a little hard for them, clearly, as we're just above the drop zone, and we've not been able to find players. But Golick making a bit of a difference. Defense looking much better. After another quick sim defeat, we head into the final match of the calendar year and see if we can get a result here on the road in heavy rain. We're at the 15th place side, so they're just a little bit ahead of us in the standings, but they are pretty heavily favored to beat us in this one. Still no signs of any talent that we can bring in over these last couple weeks of searching, so the search continues, and believe me, I'm spending the majority of my time in scouting, running different searches, just trying to get anyone who is capable. I mean, there's such a wide pool of players out there, but they're all lacking talent, and 99% of them are worse than the group we have now, and the group we have now isn't good enough. So just searching. Offside. Well offside. That's not even close. That was actually closer than it looked. Offside trap worked that time. Clark went a little early, and we just made that little step up where necessary. A lot closer than I thought. Kazeni. Fairclaw. Dymek out on the wing. Cuts inside. All the way across. Cotterill. Coppin. Back to Cotterill again, who hangs onto it too long, and Newell off to the races the other direction. He's going to get a clean chance out of that one. Forces Hansen to make the save. Not a complicated save by any means, but it does end up going out for a corner. Nothing happens from that as we move forward, and nothing happens from Dymek on the run the other direction. Okay, Parsons retrieves this corner clearance and goes off to the races. He finds some space. He's looking for a teammate. He's ripped down in the box, apparently. That appeared to be a harsh call because it seemed like he got all ball on that one. Coppin, nice set piece there. Wins the PK, scores the goal, and it's 1-0. Yeah, Coppin, inside of the foot, right up into the upper corner. Keeper, no chance. 1-0. Arvell getting his first start, giving him a chance. Left back player. He is a much better tackler, has much better technique, but then is just ever so slightly worse in pretty much every regard to Reed. Neither one a good option, but might be better. And it's 2! Crawford! Second goal of the season. Yes, free kick here near the corner. Basically a corner kick, but unlike a normal corner kick, everyone in close right in front of goal. Very, very tight. Keeper should have been able to go up and punch that thing away, but he doesn't. And Crawford slams it in. We nearly make it 3 before half. We could really use some points today. Second half underway, we begin with possession. Cotterill, Harvell's ball. He's not good at crossing. In fact, identical numbers to Reed. They're both really poor at crossing. 6-2 on the shots, though, here entering the second half. Gives us a real chance. They've been saying play for set pieces, and that's been where things have come from. So maybe we actually should adapt that and see what we can do here in the second half. Okay, ratings are looking good except Harvell. Harvell is struggling, so maybe I do need to get Reed out there. We've given him an hour. He's happy, but let's get George Reed out there on the pitch. Reed's not much better, but Harvell not really getting the job done. Davis really struggling on the other flank today, considering he's technically our best player. 81st minute already. Oof. Things are going quick. Coppin is very tired. He's having a great game, but let's go ahead and bring on Nicholson and his speed. See what he can do here in the final few minutes of seeing this thing out. Dymek! Oh! I didn't hear the clang, but dangerous tackle there from a guy on a yellow card. Davis with the clearance. That should do it. They send another one in. They're going to get a chance out of this. Offside, and that definitely should be the final play. Still no whistle. 30 seconds gone by, past the limit. Still playing. Kazeni clears it away. Come on. Already almost a full minute now. Kazeni wins that tackle. Finally, the whistle blows, and we get 3 points. 2-0, and deserved. And we've moved forward a little bit. But it's been a good little bit. Here's the thing. Previously, we had lost 8 straight matches before finally getting our first win in 9 at the end of the previous episode. So 1 win after 8 straight losses. Now, from counting that first win there, as Parsons already opens with a goal here in the 7th minute. I was nervous about whether he would finish that as he continued straight on at the keeper, but this is all goalkeeper with the assist on this one, and poor defense as Toms completely misses that header. No doubt about that one on Parsons. Keeper probably should have done better, but hey, it's 1-0. First shot of the game. Anyway, since that time, right, 8 straight losses, we added Golick to the squad, shoring up a defense that was really, really struggling here at the start of the year. Now, including that win that finally broke the streak, we have won 4 out of our last 8. So we've lost 8 straight, now we've won 4 of 8, and we include a draw in there, so 3 losses. Ooh, Parsons nearly doubles the lead. Nice cross there on that one. Dymek lays it off for Davis, who finds Coppin, who makes it 2. 5th goal of the season for Coppin. And yes, we are in control of this one. And this is a big matchup for us. Here is why this is a big matchup. Let's go and skip that as a clear and obvious goal on that one. Well, anyway, from our 1 position behind us, we have the same number of points at this stage of the season. And the only thing separating us is a goal differential separated by a single goal entering this match. We were a -10. They're a -11. Humphreys, handball, is that what that was? Because there was no players around. This must have been a handball. Coppin, down the middle. Boy, that's some confidence right there. And that makes it a brace on the day, and that makes it 3 before halftime. So lucky the keeper dove out of the way. As that thing should have been saved. 6-2 on the shots. 3-0 on the scoreline. Coppin finds Parsons. Can he? Oh, he chips the keeper. Oh, that was so pretty. Oh, the chip. What? 4-0. Coppin through to Parsons. Parsons with a very nice touch between 3 defenders, and the keeper charges off his line. Not wisely, I must say, as he had 3 defenders to help him. Charges off his line as if it's a one-on-one. And Parsons is just like, oh, thanks. Simple chip over the top. 4-0 at the half against a team that we are all but a single goal separating us in the standings and mid-table now after facing a real relegation threat. Very pleased to start the second half. The entire squad is really loving this one. We give it away to start the second half, but still, things are going well. Ratings are very low for the opponent, and only a couple of their players are feeling too good. It looks like we got nailed offsides there. Parsons now on a yellow, but he beats the defense, and should have had his hat trick on that one. We will maybe have to sub Parsons before the end of this thing, just to be sure he does not pick up a red. But I don't know when the last time I even saw Parsons pick up a yellow, so probably not likely. Coppin, there's Parsons. Dymek finds Coppin inside. Gets a decent shot out of that. That was not an easy situation for a guy who is not known as a goal scorer. He's got his 2 today. He looks maybe up for the hat trick himself. He's going to earn a corner on that one. 70th minute, so we're cruising here into the second half. And Kazeni can't get back to that, but he does get pressure on the opponent, who holds ball up well enough, but can't find a teammate. Okay, Coppin needs a sub. I know you're sitting on 3. Sorry, sub. That was their first anything we've seen all game, really. There's Crawford. Ooh. Scared me there for a second that he was hanging on to that ball a little too long. Reed, nice job in possession on that one. Nicholson, he's got Reed for the overlap. Here's Reed. And his cross left a lot to be desired. Nice defense from Davis. Not that time, though. And there's a chance. And that was close. Okay, let's get Dymek out of there as he is tired, and we'll get Sirion. Let's go ahead and just go cautious for the final minutes. Try to hang on to the clean sheet. Parsons lays it off for Nicholson. Nicholson, 4th goal of the season. 5-0. There was no doubt, but insult to injury on that one. Parsons just backsteps. Nicholson was just standing pat. Guy was lucky. That was all Parsons. Just onside for Nicholson. Reed on the yellow. Maybe we'll bring on Harvell to finish. There's Golick with the clearance. 30 seconds to go. Hanson. Nicholson gets back for that one. There's Reed. Parsons flicks it on. And there's the game. Wow, 5-0. What a difference one signing has made for us. Just adding Golick has shored up that defense, and suddenly we have the confidence to actually move forward and have been creating and finishing chances this season. Position is unchanged. There's actually a hefty gap to get to the proper mid-table, 12th and above. That gap, 5 points right now, and then you can see just how tight it is. I mean, 9th place is only 2 points further ahead. 7th place is only a few points further ahead. So really, really tight contest in the mid-table. We are slowly escaping the bottom half. Slowly but surely. It's still only 13th out of 20 teams, so we're still in the bottom half, and we're still ways off proper mid-table, but we've escaped the bottom third anyway. We were only separated by a goal. Now all of a sudden we're separated by 11, as we went +5 in that game. They went -5 in that game, so yeah, 10 goal swing plus the 3 points gives us a pretty hefty gap on them at the moment. And like I said, only one, we've only had one loss in our last 4. We've won 4 of 5. So not only have we won 5 of 9, but we've won 4 of 5 in a smaller sample size. So the team really, really finally starting to gel and play much, much better than before, than previously. And now I'm not so worried about relegation as I was getting there for a while. We're going to push a little bit further on. Let's see, out of 19, that means we're playing 38. We've got just 13 left to go for the season. We'll push 4 or 5 games ahead, and maybe next episode will get us all the way to the end of the season. Now, the only thing is progression is going to be reliant on a couple things. One, we can't develop facilities when we have no money and we are at a deficit. The board is not giving us any sort of cash influx at any point since we've started. And then 2, we're not finding players. We've added 1 the whole season, even though we're at a higher division. Now, clearly, we're in no shape to even be thinking about promotion, so we won't have that to aid us in trying to find better players. And we've been promoted twice and haven't been able to find better players. So developing reputation is a bit of a challenge. However, being at a higher division and retaining our position in that higher division should see our reputation climb. We've already got a good manager, but doesn't necessarily have a reputation, so that's going to continue to hopefully climb. And that combination, maybe eventually, we'll start to see some better players become available. For now, we're back above a point per match, and we are definitely in some form right now, so I'm happy with how things are going. That is going to do it for this one, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.